Hi guys, I just got out of work, not 4 minutes late, but that doesn't matter. My mom gets out 5, so she's going to pick me up today, so that means I'm actually going on the way down to Barnes & Noble. Somebody's growling at me. I'm going to go pick up Captain Phasma and From a Certain Point of View. My mom pretty much okayed it, which is awesome, so I'm going to go pick up these two books. Captain Phasma, which I have been longing to get since I saw it, and From a Certain Point of View, I just really want it, so I'm gonna go pick them up. Probably get something to drink, not to. I left my water bottle at the store. Dang it, so close. So close to getting out, so I'll talk to you guys later. I got my water bottle. Yeah, I'm so glad I went back to room and got it. I love my water bottle, especially this one. It's from Nakano, so yay. So, yeah, I'm on my way to go pick up a couple Star Wars books, which is great because today was the season 4 premiere of Rebels, the final season, and I'm like dying to get home and watch it because it premiered at 12 a.m. this morning, and they've been showing it throughout the day. That's their plan. So their last showing of the day for the first 2 episodes is going to be tonight at midnight. No, not tonight at midnight. Tonight at 9. And oh, Christmas ornaments, new ones. I might run back in after I get my books just to look. My mom doesn't get out at 5, so I can do it. But it's been so hard for me today not to go online and go find everything I can relating to the season 4 premiere of Rebels, because it's already aired, so there's probably going to be a ton of stuff about it. And I'm doing my very best not to jump online. I am online right now. I'm reading fan fiction to go find everything I can. It's like, but I am being good. I made the decision. I was up at midnight, so I could have watched it when it premiered, but I didn't think I would be able to savor it, because I would be getting ready for bed and stuff. So I'm opting to do what Tracy Cabanagh said most people would do and watch the 9 o'clock p.m. showing of Rebels, which is nicer because I really don't start getting ready for bed till 10. So I prefer the 9 o'clock showing, but it's so hard because if the first showing's at midnight, then pretty much there will be articles and all this stuff out about the show and the episodes. I don't want to see any of that. So it is so hard. So I'm going to grab some books and go check out some more movies, and then probably go back to Starbucks and get something to drink, because I'm literally falling asleep. It's going to be so hard. FYI, there will be no vlog posted Friday. Simply because I have way too much going on that day, so I'm not going to vlog Thursday, so nothing will be posted Friday. It'll be posted Saturday. But I'm not filming Thursday, I'll be filming Friday. Simple reason, I have way too much stuff going on Friday. I have to work, and then as of right now, the plan is, once I get out of work at 4, my mom and my brother are picking me up. I'm going to change into a different shirt, and we are going to head out to the Midland Stadium, hopefully with stuff to get something to eat, because Friday is a downtown game, so I'll be going right from work pretty much to the football game, and we probably won't be home till 9, 10 o'clock at night. I have to go into work the next day, so that's why nothing will be posted Friday. I'll probably be exhausted. I'm actually already planning skipping church this coming next Sunday, simply because the 22nd, because I will be so freaking exhausted. So it's not even Halloween. Yay, I'm here at Barnes & Noble. Time to go get my books. Okay, I am back home and I got my books. And I'm gonna see. It's pretty much good 5 pages, but oh, it's wet. Oh, that's right, I have my water bottle in there. Hold my coupons up. Yeah, Captain Phasma! Yay! And then I'm more excited for this one. As soon as I get it out of the bag. Get out of the bag. Get out of the bag. It's wet because I have my water bottle in there. From a Certain Point of View, I'm so excited. Yay, I've actually already read part of Master and Apprentice. That was the one I read, but I can't wait to read the rest. I don't know if I can consider this canon or not. I don't care. It's awesome. So, yay, I got my 2 books, and it came to like $50. As the girl who checked me out pointed out, she has a friend who likes Star Wars too, and Star Wars is expensive. I'm like, yeah, I just spent $50 on 2. Ah. I had coupons for free cookies, and they got what? And I don't have coupons for free cookies anymore. Oh well. That is okay. I don't need cookies anyway. But, yay. As the girl pointed out, Star Wars is an expensive habit. It is. It is very expensive to be a hardcore Star Wars fan because everything costs so much. So it is hugely expensive to be a Star Wars fan. Ah. By the way, Rebel nails. That one's almost taken, but look at my Rebel nails. They're so cool. But, yay, I got my books, and I'm going to let them dry out. I like the back of this cover. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. A real stormtrooper has no room for sympathy. A real stormtrooper is the extension of the First Order, nothing less. Ouch! That's not fair, but yay! My books are home. I've got like 3 hours before Rebels come on, so I'm going to try to get some food and then eat. And I guess you could kind of call me a coffee drinker because of what's going on Friday and Saturday. I'm like, I'm going to be so exhausted Saturday. And I don't think what I would normally do for breakfast. I had pizza loaf today. Probably have pizza loaf tomorrow. But usually usually I just have a bowl of cereal or a pizza. Probably won't have pizza Saturday because I will probably pizza Friday or Saturday because I'll probably end up having pizza at some point during the day. So I'm like, there's got to be a way to wake me up, and I keep hearing coffee is a good way to get yourself up and get yourself going for a few hours. I'm like, well, that's better than what I usually have. I usually have hot chocolate, but that's usually a winter thing. So my brother likes coffee, and the last time we went to Starbucks before I went today, while I was waiting for my tea, they had these little samples of Java chip, which I looked at it and it looked like it had chocolate chips. So I'm like, oh, cool, tried it. I liked it. The sample was about this big. I liked it. And so I decided I would try it next time I went to Starbucks. And considering that Saturday I'll be exhausted, I'll try some today. So I got a tall Java chip, which is pretty much, it's blended coffee. It's like a Frappuccino. And basically all it is it's pretty much chocolate with a little Java. So it's pretty much just chocolate with a little coffee. And it got whipped cream and chocolate sauce, and I love chocolate. So I tried it, and for a little bit, there were definitely times where I could really taste the coffee, the bitterness of the coffee. But overall, it was really good. It was cold. It was creamy. And it was really nice. It definitely woke me up. So I'm definitely going to get one on my way to work Saturday. Because if I don't, I will definitely be half asleep before my shift is even half over. And I probably won't be going to lunch till 1 o'clock. So I won't be having pop until like 1:30. So I definitely will need the caffeine and the sugar from my coffee to wake up in the morning. So there's at least one coffee I like. I like Java chip. I tried mocha. I tried mocha a couple times. Mocha is just really, I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. Mocha has chocolate in it too, but I think it has more coffee than chocolate. I don't like bitter stuff. I really don't. That's my biggest issue with coffee. Why, even though my dad tried, I never drink coffee. I don't like bitter things. But Java chip has just enough chocolate in it that you can't really taste the bitterness of the coffee. So I'm going to get changed out of my clothes, get changed into some grunge clothes. So I'm going to keep my hair in my piggies. Actually, I might take them out. They've been in my piggies all day. I'm changing my grunge clothes, get some food. Try to get some writing done for Crossing Battlefield. Especially considering that I think I'm not going to post this chapter on time this week. So if I don't, I'm going to post a notice. But I got to get it done. Especially since next week will be even harder to write since it's the week before Halloween. It's going to be our busiest week. So I'm going to get going. I will probably bounce back on tonight to let you guys get my reactions to non-spoiler reactions to the first 2 episodes of this season of Rebels, which I'm really excited about. I can't wait, especially these first 2 episodes where we're going back to Mandalore. And Bo-Katan! We get to see Bo-Katan. I'm so excited. She is awesome. She is amazing. So I can't wait to see Bo, and I can't wait to go back to Mandalore, and I can't wait to see what happens. So I'm going to get going for now, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Alright guys, it is 10 o'clock at night. If you cannot tell by the smile on my face, which is usually always there even though I hate it, Rebels just got over. Oh my gosh. It was amazing. It was so cool, and I kind of want to cry because it's the start of the final season. And tonight's episode, we went to Mandalore, and it was so cool. I don't want to spoil anything. It was just an amazing episode, and it was so cool to have another kind of emotion-driven episode with Sabine. We had Trials of the Darksaber last season, where she had to confront her past and be honest with herself, and that was one of everybody's top favorite episodes from season 3. I think it was for me, Trials of the Darksaber was second to Twin Suns. Twin Suns was amazing for me. Actually, I kind of think Trials of the Darksaber just edges out Twin Suns for my top favorite episode of season 3. But it was so cool going to Mandalore and seeing Sundari again and seeing Bo-Katan. Oh my god, I was so excited. I thought last season she was going to be in Rebels because last season they made the announcement that they got the voice actors from Clone Wars for Bo-Katan. And then she wasn't. I was like, aw. And then I found out, oh my god, 4 seasons. So it was so cool getting to see her and seeing how she's in Clone Wars. She was a part of Death Watch. She was she was very much kind of against Satine, her sister. So she was kind of like the opposite of Satine until Maul and his bad guys took over, and then Maul kind of killed Vizsla, and she was like, oh, this is not good. So she was kind of up against Satine, and then she changed sides, and I didn't know it, so she kind of joined the allies of her sister. So it was really cool seeing Bo, because I think she's grown, and you see it in these 2 episodes how much Bo has changed since we've seen her in Clone Wars and what she's become. And here's the thing, there were times, especially during the 2nd episode, she was talking and making these grand statements and these speeches, and I'm listening to her and going, she sounds like Satine, not Satine, calm Satine, peace-loving Satine, but she sounds like Satine, but more warrior. And I'm just sitting there going, wow, it's so cool. And there were like a lot of references to Satine in tonight's episode without really saying her name. But I was so excited. I love tonight's episode of Rebels. I can't wait for next Monday. There were so many moments. The Hera and Kanan moment. I was like, just say it. It's like this entire season, all Rebels, I feel like a lot of us have been kind of waiting for just Hera and Kanan to officially be together. And when they get together, I want them to adopt me. I say that about a lot of my favorite couples. Like, I love Hera and Kanan, so I want them to adopt me. I love Alec and Mangus on Shadowhunter, so I want them to adopt me just because I think it'd be so cool to be their kid. So, Rebels was awesome. It's sad. It feels like, I do still feel like they're rushing through the final season. And a part of me thinks the reason they're rushing is not so much they're trying to get the season done before The Last Jedi. I don't think that's going to be possible. I think they're rushing for something else. Because at Star Wars Celebration, they did hint at the fact that Lucasfilm Animation has another Star Wars project. And I feel like that is near enough completion that they want to rush and get Rebels done so they can launch this new product. This new series, which I'm excited about. I'm kind of hoping it has something to do with Old Republic. That would be so awesome. And it's not like Old Republic isn't totally Legends, non-canon anymore. I mean, Clone Wars, they do mention the Old Republic at least once. So obviously, there's stuff held over there. And the fact that last season they mentioned, I think it was Tar Vizsla, the Mandalorian Jedi who created the Darksaber, that had to take place during the Old Republic, because they make mention of the Mandalorian stealing the Darksaber from the Jedi Temple. Well, during the Old Republic, that was like when Mandalorians like kind of almost hunted Jedi. It was a big thing. So I kind of feel like the Old Republic is still kind of, for the most part, canon. It's just non-canon. Okay, it's in a weird gray area where we all are. So I'm super stoked. I'm excited. It was amazing. I feel like the season is literally going to be the best. And I hope it's just like, I cannot make. I mean, at one point during this episode, I'm like, Dave Filoni would not be, wait, this is Dave Filoni. He would be that mean to us. So I still have some expectations for this. I still have some hopes from this season. One is that, the big one is that they all survive. I mean, Dave Filoni said it when Rebels started. He is not afraid to kill people. He is not afraid to kill off characters, fan favorites. He is not afraid to go there, and he has gone there. He's not afraid to make us mad. But it just adds to great storytelling. But I'm hoping they all survive. When I say that, I also think to a quote this is what somebody said in Clone Wars, where in Clone Wars, a character was lucky if they made it to the end of an episode and they were still alive. So I'm like, oh, I just want them to make it through the entire season and still be alive. My second hope for the season is that we do see Ahsoka again, and that at this point, I really truly believe that Ahsoka lives, that she is alive, just because there have been so many references by Dave himself that she is alive. I mean, most recently at Star Wars Celebration, during the Rebels panel, when he came out and had the shirt that said Ahsoka lives, and then they show the trailer and the lights come back on and he's wearing a shirt that says Ahsoka lives. So I feel like at this point, it is not a question of whether Ahsoka is alive or not. I think she is alive. I think now it's just a question of, is she going to come back in Rebels? Are we going to get the end of her story? Frankly, I think it would be wonderful if she came back for Season 4 of Rebels. It's the final season. She came back in the first season, and I think it would just be the perfect way. It would just be another great way to say goodbye to Rebels by bringing back Ahsoka, having her story end, even if that ending is sad, but just bringing her back for the final season and letting us say goodbye to her. I mean, that's amazing. So, well, I got a Retro Rebels recon. I'm so happy. I was worried that because of how early they will show new episodes of Rebels, I was worried that they would actually do post Rebels Recon during the day. And the whole thing with Rebels Recon is it's a cool recap show that they post after the episode airs. And past 3 seasons, it's been like 8, 9 o'clock at night, so it's always been posted around 10 or so on. So let's even see if they posted Rebels Recon, because my other big fear is because they're airing 2 episodes a night, that they might not do Rebels Recon at all. Yeah, and the bad news is I'm not seeing Rebels Recon, which makes me kind of sort of sad. I don't even know. Let me check the actual channel. I'm sure all of you guys are loving the shot of the side of my head. My big ugly face. Star Wars show. Star Wars Rebels. Star Wars Flips. Star Wars Forces of Destiny. Battlefront 2. Force Awakens. Movie trailers. Uploads. Yeah. I don't know. They should be posting Rebels Recon. Pablo Hidalgo actually made a post on Twitter that says if you have Star Wars questions, use the hashtag Rebels Recon. So I think they are doing Rebels Recon, but I don't know when they're going to post it. They might actually go and post it the day after, but I don't know. But I was a good girl and I did not read anything about Rebels until I saw it. So I am happy. Rebels was amazing tonight. You guys, it was wonderful. If you're a Star Wars fan like me and you haven't checked out Star Wars Rebels yet, what is wrong with you? It is like amazing. I actually told a customer at work the other day, he had heard of Rebels, he had never seen it, and I said, and he's like older than me, and I'm like, you have to see Rebels. It's wonderful. It's bridging the gap between Revenge of the Sith and Rogue One and A New Hope, and it's literally the story of how the ragtag resistance groups across the galaxy began to merge into one cohesive, strong rebel alliance, strong enough to bring down the tyrannical empire and restore peace for at least a brief period to the galaxy. So I think Rebels is amazing. I'm going to be really sad to see it end. And like I said before, Rebels is one of the reasons, is how I kind of got jump started back into Star Wars obsessive fandom. So I'm going to be sad to see it go. But I'm sad to see it go, but I'm happy Dave Filoni gets to end the series the way he wants to end it, and I'm happy to know that this will not be the end of Star Wars animated TV shows. There's more to come, and I just can't wait to see what happens next on this season of Star Wars Rebels, and I can't wait to see what's going to come out of Lucasfilm Animation and see what new stories and new characters are awaiting me. So I'm excited and I'm sad. So it's going to be a really emotional season. So I'm going to get going because I need to go to bed because I have stuff to do tomorrow, and I got to post this tomorrow too. So I'm going to go drink my bedtime milk and get changed into my fleecy jammies. It's cold enough now I can wear my Yoda jammies. That made me cry when my mom gave them to me last year. It was a total surprise. So I'm going to get going. I'm going to try to get some sleep tonight. I don't think I will. I'll be too wired. And it doesn't help that right now I'm listening to Throng on CD. So I'm going to get going, guys. I hope if you watched Rebels, you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below about, give me your predictions for what you think the season is going to bring, how you felt about tonight's episode, and hey, what would you guys say to a series about Mandalore? I think that would be a really interesting TV show. Anyway, leave your comments below if anybody actually watches this, and let me know how you guys felt about Star Wars Rebels. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow, so have a good night, sleep tight, sweet dreams. And from this Machine Girl, I'm sending you lots of love, hugs, and prayers, and I will talk to you tomorrow. And, as always, may the Force be with you.